Hello everybody and welcome to the Side Panel. I am your host AJ, and this week I have two awesome films that I want to review for you. Instead, I'm going to talk to you about some really bad ones. Just kidding. Psych your mind. We are going to be discussing this week Werewolves Within and The Tomorrow War. Yes, only one of these I saw in the theater, and it will surprise you which one it is after I take a short sip of my iced tea. Nothing better on a 4th of July holiday than a sweet iced tea. Anyway, now that I've done making you thirsty or vomit, one of the two, let's get down to it and talk about the movies we saw. First up, what has to be one of the best video game adaptations I've ever seen, Werewolves Within. That's right, it is a video game adaptation. I'm sure none of you have heard of it, which is okay. It apparently did good in the VR stages. I don't know exactly where you would have played it, because I am not a VR gamer, and there is an ant on the lens of my glasses. Go away, ant. Yes, we've gotten to that point of summer where ants crawl on you and you just stopped caring. That's just the case with me. Anyway, Werewolves Within is kind of a cool movie. Like, I really, really enjoyed this movie. If you've seen the trailers, then you kind of get the gist of what it is. It's this new forest ranger decides to... A new forest ranger is assigned to this tiny small town of Beaverfield. I don't think they ever say what state it's in, but it's not relevant. He shows up there during the winter, and on his first day, a blizzard knocks out all the power, and it forces the residents to take refuge in a lodge. And during that time, he gets to learn some of the residents in the town. You get to see all different aspects of people that you would expect to see. You know, you got the crotchety old guy, you got the old lady everyone loves, you've got the gay couple, you've got the trapper, you got all these different random people, and a murder happens, and it's up to the ranger to figure out who committed the murder, and if that murderer is indeed a werewolf. It is a great, fun story and journey. Funny from beginning to the end. It'll keep you guessing, though I'm sure if you really try it hard enough, once you realize what is going on, you'll be like, oh yeah, I should have seen that. Anyway, it stars Sam Richardson, who you might know from Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates, The Tomorrow War, which I will be reviewing after this, as well as Veep. He's a very funny guy. I thoroughly enjoy him in almost everything I see. It also has Milana Vayntrub from... I just brain farted. You're welcome, everybody. Enjoy that. I'm glad you enjoy brain farting. She is the voice of Squirrel Girl. She was also in This Is Us. And she is currently showing up in one of the most popular shows that are out there that all I hear about people talking about all the time, which is nothing. She's not showing up anymore. I thought she was in like that Shadow show, but apparently I'm wrong. I'm so wrong. It happens sometimes. I can't help it. I'm not perfect, as far as you know. But yes, she does play Squirrel Girl all over the place. She's also Peppa Pig and Robot Chicken, so that should be a lot of fun. And I'm just babbling now because I have nothing else to talk about because I'm bored. And it's 4th of July and I'm like spaced out. Whew. Anyway, Werewolves Within is a really amazing, funny, comedic movie that I'm sure all of you will enjoy. Go check it out as soon as you can. I know it's online somewhere, but I saw it in the theaters and it was I really enjoyed it. Especially since it's not exactly a very popular or well-known movie, so I was able to see it in the theater with like another person, and thus enjoyed it even more. Moving on to The Tomorrow War, which I'm sure is what you guys really want to hear about, because it's got Chris Pratt. Dreamy Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt is a former Green Beret and a current school teacher. And somehow, some way, somewhere, some when, the world is changed and altered because of the incursion coming from the future by our troops, our own children, telling us that they have been invaded by an alien army and that they need our help in order to overcome them. They just need the plain and simple numbers. So that's what happens. They draft all these people and they get these people to volunteer to move into the future and help them fight this war. It is it's a fun movie. This is one of those movies that's, you know, end of the world, apocalypse, 2012 type movies, where everything's going to end, so let's just go out with a big bang, explosions, boom, aliens everywhere, run, yell, scream, shoot, bang, bang, bang. Story, let's just do this and go crazy. And that's what's done with it. And it's kind of a lot of fun, honestly. It's on Amazon right now. I know all y'all got Amazon Prime, so you'll be able to watch it for free. And if you haven't watched it already, then go ahead and watch it now. 4th of July is a great time to watch it because it kind of reminds you of Independence Day, the good one, not the ugly one. It was directed by Chris McKay, who you guys are probably more familiar with a lot of his other work. That is, what do you do? 22 Jump Street, the Lego movie. He is working on stuff. Doolittle. Nobody liked Doolittle. Oh my god, everybody hated Doolittle. He's worked on Robot Chicken, Titan Maximum, which is one of my favorite TV series. If you have not watched Titan Maximum, you are truly missing out. Anyway, he did this movie and it had Chris Pratt, Yvonne Strahovski, which I'm sorry, she will always be in Chuck for me. Every time I see her, she's just Chuck. J.K. Simmons, who looks like an absolute monster in this film. You just see him and you think automatic psychopath. Betty Gilpin, who I just saw in The Hunt, and Sam Richardson, who we just discussed about in Werewolves Within. This movie, too, it's just, I mean, they don't really pay a lot of attention to it, and they kind of forget a lot of the time-space continuum rules that exist in it. And so they just go about and try to save the world. And in doing so, they just create this over-the-top action epic movie. I am excited to see a possible sequel, but I don't think it will make that sequel. I just think it'll be a good one-and-done kind of show for Amazon. If you can, see this movie in the theater. If it shows anywhere in your town, in the theater, see it, because it really deserves the movie theater treatment. Over here, I've yet to see it anywhere on the theater, so it's only on Amazon Prime Video for now. So see it on the biggest screen possible with the loudest, most expensive surround sound system you have, and crank it up to 4K and enjoy the movie, because it's just meant to be over-the-top, good action fun. And it comes across just that. If you try to dissect the story, you will be disappointed. So enjoy the fun. With that, I just want to say thank you for everybody that's been tuning in. It's been a lot of fun coming back to the show in the format. I have had a lot of fun being able to, I don't know, just speak my mind, have something to do, give myself a project. And the fact that I have listeners tuning in and seemingly enjoying the show makes me happy. It makes it all worth it. So thank you guys for tuning in every week. I promise you I'll bring you as much stuff as I can and talk about as much stuff as I can, but I won't try and overload like I used to. I used to try and put like as many movies as I've seen this week onto the show, and it's just not me anymore. I just want to get in and out with the movies that that really impressed me and might impress you. So there you have it. Because I could be talking about Bosch, and I saw the final season of Bosch, but no, I'm not talking about Bosch, which is also on Amazon Prime Bosch. So if you wanted to see Bosch, you can watch Bosch. It's on the Amazon Prime Bosch while you're watching the Tomorrow War Bosch. But I'm not going to do that because Bosch, that's not me. Anyway, Please feel free to follow me on all of my social media networks. You can follow Forbidden Panel everywhere on Instagram, Twitter, Facebooks, if you guys are still on the Facebooks. You can also find AJ's side panel up on Twitter as well, but all you're going to see is postings of when I put the show up, and you should be subscribed to that in order for that information, to have that information ready for you. Follow Forbidden Panel everywhere. We're getting ready to do some really awesome stuff with this year. Now that the corona restrictions have lifted, we've all been tracked by the government, and so we're going to have some fun with it and come on out in a big way. So expect some wonderful things coming from Forbidden Panel in the future. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in, and I hope to see you next week, where I will be reviewing The Black Widow. Woo! Ow, spider bite.
Oh, thank you.